so scared. I'm one copyright strike away, man. I don't even want to open up my Google, like, don't even want to press that. One copyright strike away from it. Delete. Delete. My goodness. Okay, that is just, that's facts. Put that in. Where we're at is I fucked the application this year. Doesn't matter, because it's all about, as I will show, it's all about, this is sick. That's not Second Amendment. Yeah, that's sick. That was rough draft. this is fucking funny. Yeah, so I really messed up past the deadline. Perhaps it will work in my favor if I'm able to swindle the commander. If I'm able to appeal, rather, to the commander. Plus I have evidence. Evidence backed by the weight of 17,606. My bad, I got those numbers mixed up. But why is that fire together, Y together? And even though I went on mute on the last stream, that's what I was trying to show, like with the Malgasaran, Mars, Galsaran. When I eventually clip this together, you'll see how I didn't know her name. And then how I thought it was Mars. Faces, places, action, object, place. That's how our memory works. Mind Palace, and then so Gal Gadot plays Superwoman. She's got a Superwoman thing on her back, playing frisbee with Marcus Brownlee. If you remember, Will Smith, Marcus Brownlee. Respect. Oh, this is a shout out. My friend Isaac thinks he's smart. Neuroscientist goes, oh, it just means that there's more four things. I suck at names. That just means that there's four things for me to remember. I'm like, no, because it amalgamates into one, and why is it five together, Y together? I mean, you should know that. And it's also about the every time you reuptake your memory on great supine protoplasmic great supine protoplasmic invertebrate skelemobob. I did it off whatever. You saw it. Last thing. That's this guy's secret. Shout out to him. So then I realized, because I was like, fuck, I fucked up. I like passed the deadline. These guys are known for their meritocracy. Like, if you're late, you're late. You're late, you're late. Nah. Done. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Fair enough. But look, it wasn't my hustle to like try to You know, I'm on Lyceum. So I just want to shout out. I'm on Lyceum. But of course, as I said, they say, "Oh, why do you want to go here?" No, that's an ego-fueled question. From my, let's flip it around. Why do I deserve to go here? What can, in the immortal words of JFK, don't ask what your country can do for you. Don't ask what your university can do for you. Ask what you can do for your university. And in that notion, I'm thinking, fuck, you know? Because it's all about getting this family first domestic violence center up and running ASAP. I gotta find that document. Because that primary source to send to Simon Quinn to be like, dude, because I didn't realize, I looked up something, because I was going to send him a thank you note. You saw me writing it. I was going to send him getting ready to send him a thank you note. Before I realized, like, oh fuck. Doesn't matter because he did law anyway in Queensland. Dux did. So I got the Rhodes Scholarship. So hopefully I can just be like, dude, like, doesn't even matter if I have credit this year. I'm just trying to get this thing up and hustled because the quote here, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Society grows great when old men plant seeds for trees they know they'll never sit in. It's something like whose shade? Yeah, it's the shade. This is my contribution. This comma. Society grows greatest when young men build tree houses. When young men build tree houses. In when old men plant trees in whose shade they shall. When old in whose hobby they will never seek refuge. Refuge first and then it's refuge first. If it's comfort, you gotta seek its resources. Dog to eat. But yeah. Because I just want credit to that I did, so I can go to the bricklaying people and be like, yeah man, just $1 per brick. And you guys will see me stream and be like, damn, this guy's actually like got the accountancy ready. He's like, whatever it is, $80,000, whatever it is. I think it's gonna be cheaper than that because if we're doing portable house, like if we're gonna be using those old school thingos, whatever. Yeah, because this is a copy paste issue everywhere in the everywhere. Definitely everywhere in common law. Definitely everywhere in civil law. I think this is everywhere in the world, and it's so necessary. Attention is the one. Thomas Sowell showed in his book. Let me get it. Shout out to Yahoo. See, people question Netanyahu quickly. People question Netanyahu. They question his integrity. They question his integrity. Son. They question his integrity. Copyright to Wall Street Journal. That's Wall Street photo, Eduardo Munoz, Reuters. I think I got that from the Wall Street Journal, but definitely from Reuters. But look at him. He's just a G hustler, captain of the Spec Ops. That's who he wants to be. Check out his Instagrams. Check out before it all happened. That's who he just wants to be. He just wants to be the G, and he is already the G. He's already proven himself to be the G. He just wants to be the G. You know? But anyone who questions his integrity, he released this book. (2022), yeah, well before Benjamin by. Oh, he's got the American flag there. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a cool American flag. 5 and then 4. I actually don't mind. That's if there was one that wasn't 7 and 6, so 7 on red, 6 on white, it would be 5 on red for tribe and 4 on white. Okay, so damn, who knows. Damn. Just like. Please.
Okay, 5 minutes.
No, please. I've just.
For now.
No, when can we, is his house getting? Is his house?
The house is on the market today. And they're just going to dump it. Come on, please. I need you now.
Fuck. Any fucking time, man. This is fucking ridiculous. Point is, he showed Israel from the start. It's not like he made any he made it clear. It's not like he's been like. That's why it's like if you. It's one of the rules. Like if you step up from day one, you say what you're about from day one. I'm not gonna go there, but like. You say that you're a slapper just before you, just up front, then everyone around you knows you're a slapper, and then those forget, you delve deep into you knows you're a slapper, and then you slap them because while in an intimate moment. Then of course, like, it's incumbent upon them. It's like assumed that like you were in that deep that you're a slapper. Shout out to the enchilada, but not the same thing. Fuck off, dickhead. Keep hustling. So his basic point is like, how can we even get equality in? How can we get equality in the world if we can't even get equality in the household. How can we get equality? You know, anywhere, because then the prize for the astronauts and also the I don't agree with this. The real problem of poverty is not a problem of distribution, but of production. The poor are poor not because something is being withheld from them, but because for whatever reason they're not producing enough. That is, what did I say here? Not enough coal-powered electricity starting through their brain. I think that's like education, but like, you know, but like that's just definitely like just the wrong hustle. Whoever the fuck that was, bit of a dickhead. As Henry Hazlitt, keep hustling on that one. Shout out Fred Hollows. Well, Why Nations Failed. Shout outs Why Nations Failed. When he write this one, that they just won the Nobel Prize this year, I think. 2016, yeah. Rejected the idea that culture inherited from England explained why former colonies of England were prosperous. What? It's because of common law, G. Oh my god, why nations fail? Because you don't have common law. Keep hustling, G. Oh my god, they won the Nobel Prize for that. Shout out Ben Bernanke. Shout out my boy. Shout out my man. Okay, here it is. The world has never been a level playing field and everything goes.
Here, try that. It's brilliant. Cheese and salami. Brilliant.
Is there any way that I can pay you $50 and
No,
get
you
Matthew
can't.
to do
You've
it?
got to come with me. 1 hour.
The main thing, yeah, his hustle is like geography. He's like, there's a bigger difference between people in like mountain areas than there are between blacks and whites in the United States. Why aren't we hustling mountain people? Shout out to him. Because it starts. His basic economics starts with the word scarcity. Like it literally starts with the word scarcity. I forgot to say thank you to him, but whatever. Thank you, Dad. It's just like fuck, man. Oh, there's this great bit that I fucking made. I definitely remembered. I made sure to I read it like 4 times to remember what I had to. There's 2 countries. One that starts with G. And one that starts with
The whole science of anthrogeography is as yet too young for hard and fast rules and is subject to complex formulas. Despite the failure of geographic determinism, geography can influence. There's no formula. Keep hustling. Euler's. Where's this one? Pretty sure it was on the left. He's talking about the Australian Aborigines here. Back in times when it was common to speak more frankly about different levels of achievements by different peoples, a scholarly study. Of course, he fucking comes in hot and heavy, you know. So the blacks in Africa, taken as a whole, occupy higher economic and cultural ranks than black races of Australia and Melanesia. Insularity. Such, quote, must be attributed to the insularity, the lack of knowing about things such as animal husbandry. That's quoted to 33, footnote 33. The fundamental problem of Australian Aborigines was seen as the geography of Australia. When Europeans arrived, ground of capitation. Australia, where primitive man is, but added that a people subjected to such environments could scarcely be accepted to develop.
Come on, shoes on, let's go.
Okay, I'm ready. No, but the thing is, when you scarcity, the quote is the preemptor to creativity. What is the quote? When you yeah. Well, there you go. The thing is, on the DPP, the Department of Public Prosecution, and on in the same vein, the ABOs, on the ABO, and those who work for them, the ABOs, necessity and like scarcity. If you look at Korea, like the way they made their food with the pickles and stuff, causes them to make better pickles. Like in terms of, actually, you will see that there is a deep mental like chat hustle. That's why I say Aboriginals, like when you talk to like full-blooded ones, are the closest thing we have to leprechauns, especially like they're women, they're short women. The closest thing we have to leprechauns. They may as well be leprechauns. Like, they straight up are like. must be not in this book. It must be in gave that book away. Since I already bought the rights to that book, you can keep hustling. It's back. He talks about like it might be something like West. Thomas in his book Basic Economics or Wealth, Poverty and Politics. Juxtaposes two neighboring African countries. I knew it was Ghana. I fucking should have said Ghana. Why didn't I say Ghana? Oh, fuck. I literally knew it was Ghana, but like I thought it was too easy because I literally knew it was. It's so annoying. Ivory Coast, yeah, this was Ivory Coast. I knew it was Ghana, man. Whatever, doesn't matter. I've got plenty of things before, like Ebbinghaus, so you just. Keep hustling. Keep hustling. Literally just. It's in basic economics. Ivory Coast, Ghana, and Ivory Coast. That's how you should learn geography, by the way. And remove as in literally just a factor for Control F, because you mad literally. Right, so you strike me, Zeus me on that one. Keep hustling. Hopefully this will not just take an hour. We'll see. But then my point is, turns out Simon Quinn, who's my Matthew McConaughey, my hero is me in 10 years, right? That's who I'm chasing. But then I'm asked, what happens when you get to yourself in 10 years? You match your hero. Where's he at? No, that's what my hero, he's 10 years ahead. He's always 10 years ahead. Right. So I'm always chasing my hero. And it's myself, because you ain't comparing yourself. You run your own race, right? Matthew McConaughey. Right. God damn. That's just what you have to understand now, son. But, he doxed QQ Law. I'm just trying to say to him, bro, I was just doing it for the quick little credit hustle to get this up and running, like, cause these guys like inspired me, man, like, and when I didn't meet this guy, I met this guy, and he was just such a G, like. He came, it was 20. We were told about him in 2014, and then in 2015, he comes back and like tutors. Just as like afternoon tutoring for free. Just like one or two times, I don't know how many more, but I was there for it. But it was just like, it wasn't like advertised or anything, it was just there, it was just something he did. And then we were already, these were the guys. These guys had done something great. This was before they'd won the Young Australian of the Year. But like, you already knew like this was just like. And I saw. You can see their work when you're in the city at night or during the day. You can just see, and it's just fantastic. Be really cool to add on to this would be the Anger's Anonymous. Oh, this dickhead who tries to. This guy who was on this ACA report that I saw on TikTok, who was and he's trying to start, and he calls it after himself. He calls it like the James, well, no hate to James, but like the Dada Foundation after his name. It's like, bro, you literally narc much. Anyway, he was just like so. He was making moves. How old was he? Yeah, fucking incredible. 2016, and then -8. So yeah, he was 22. He was 21 when I was talking to him. Damn. He had the feeling of a 28-year-old, like who really had it covered, like. And there's also a few other guys who I just want to. Anyway, when I met him, he was just so. I'm just gonna say it. You just felt like he was gonna win Young Australian of the Year. Like when he won it, it was no surprise. He hadn't won it yet, but you could just tell. Like it was seriously sick, and it's still going to this day, as I said. He was just so G, like just so like, yeah, like. You need help? Yeah. What do you think? English? Yeah, I reckon the English song probably do this. Yeah. Just know, like, there was humble as humor. Like a lily, you'll hear in my speech after I win the Diggers case, or we win the Diggers case. Humility. Like a flower in its beauty. Humility. Does not care what is seen on the status poll.
It's just G shit, man. So this family first contact center Ouroboros. That's all I wanted for. Like someone hustling Simon, like I sent in the deadline late. I was gonna give you a thank you letter anyway before, like, but anonymously, but now it's like the deadline's the deadline, and like, but I only really wanted it for like the credit to like get this up and hustling. I reckon you can lend a brother a hand. Shout out to him. Hopefully this will be an hour, because this is, I'm sick and tired of being time crunched. I want to be. Just let me get on the gear, man. Just let me go. Dude, honestly, like.